There are three dimensions to our call. Number one, we are called out. And I'm preaching this against the background we laid last week, that the church is the assembly of called out people who gather unto Christ. The subject matter, the focus of our gathering is not entertainment. We are not here to worship the pastor. We are not here to worship music, because some people go to church to worship music. And I explained that to you last week. Why do you go to church? The choir of that church is powerful. And I don't have a problem with powerful choir. Praise God. But music cannot be the reason why we come to church. We come to church because of Christ. The New Testament church is Christ-centered. It's Christocentric. We come to see Jesus. Jesus alone, him lifted up. So the first dimension of our call is that we are called out. That's redemption. We are called out of the world. We are called out of darkness into his marvelous light. We are called out of the law into his grace. We are called out from the bondage of fear to the freedom and the liberty of salvation. We are called out. Somebody say, I'm called out. I'm called out. Say in one school like that in a local village, they caught a guy who was they caught a group of guys, students. Maybe they were doing something wrong, and one boy lifted up his hand among them and said, "Excuse me, sir, I am not the one of them." He's trying to exempt himself. See, when life comes to you, you must tell life, I am not the one of them. I've been called out. My experience is different from their experience. If somebody says, all of us are sinners from that WhatsApp group, no. You cannot be a sinner and a saint at the same time. Like I taught you, you can't be in darkness and in light at the same time. You cannot be in bondage and liberty at the same time. No. Corinthian church was about the most notorious church. And I told you on Wednesday, when Paul wrote to them, he wrote to them, saints of God. God is deliberate about what he calls you. Because you see, God does not joke. If God calls you a sinner, nothing can wash you away. If God looks at a man and says, your head is big, his head is big. Do you know? That's why there are no jokes. Jesus, as friendly as Jesus was, he didn't crack a single joke. Because if he says, go and wash and you'll be clean, you'll be clean. Nothing can stop it. So if he says, grow up, you will just be growing up like that. Popularly said to a tree, let no man eat from you ever again. That was the last day. They were coming back the next day. The disciples said, the tree you spoke to yesterday, it has dried. That's it. Because his word is life. So when God says you are saints, he was deliberate about it. Because he already made the sacrifice to call you out of sin into salvation. And by the blood of his son, you'll be made saint. Somebody say, I'm a saint.